My name is Rodriguez, and my topic is all about mythical creatures. When which often dwell in rocks and caves, old trees, and visited in dark parts of houses, or in ant hills and termite mounds. Those that live in the last two are termed nuno sa punso, Tagalog for old man of the mount. They are either categorized as good or evil, depending on their color, black or white, and are often said to play with children who are capable than adults of seeing them. Offending a nuno sa punso is taboo. People who step on them are believed to be cursed by the anger duende within. Bakunawa is a serpent-like dragon in Philippine mythology. It is believed to be the cause of eclipses, earthquakes, rains, and wind. The movements of the Bakunawa served as the geomantic calendar system for ancient Filipinos and were part of the shamanistic rituals of the Babylon. It is usually depicted with a characteristically looped tail and was variously believed to inhabit either the sea, sky, or the underworld. Manananggal. The manananggal is described as scary, often hideous, usually depicted as female and always capable of severing its upper torso and sprouting huge bat-like wings to fly into the night in search of its victims. The word manananggal comes from the Tagalog word tanggal, which means to remove or to separate, which literally translates as remover or separator. In this case, one who separates itself, the name also originates from an expression used for a severed torso. The manananggal is said to favor preying on sleeping, pregnant women using an elongated proboscis-like tongue to suck the hearts of fetuses or the blood of someone who is sleeping. The severed lower torso is left standing and is the more vulnerable of the two halves. Sprinkling salt, smearing crushed garlic, or ash on top of the standing torso is fatal to the creature. The upper torso then would not be able to rejoin itself and would perish by sunrise. Kumakatok are a group of three robed figures believed by many in the Philippines to knock on the doors in the middle of the night and bring bad omens. They allegedly look like humans but wear hoods that obscure their faces to some extent. One resembles a young female, while the other two look like elderly men. A visit from Kumakatok is usually an omen of death, as either the eldest member of the house or one who is ill will be visited and subsequently die. The visits are supposedly more frequent after a disease outbreak. Residents of Luzon and Visayas at one time painted white crosses on their doors toward of the Kumakatok. This trend was said to cause the trio to switch from residences to government buildings, hospitals, and even churches. Tikbalang. Tikbalang is a creature of Philippine folklore said to lurk in the mountains and forests of the Philippines. It is a tall, bony humanoid creature with the head and hooves of a horse and disproportionately long limbs, to the point that its knees reach above its head when it squats down. In some versions, it is a transformation of an aborted fetus sent to Earth from limbo. Travelers believe that Tikbalang made their loss to the middle. There are goblins or dwarf, dwell in rocks and caves, old trees, unvisited and dark parts of houses, or in ant hills and termite mounds. Those that live in the last two term, Nuno sa Punso, Tagalog for Old Man of the Mount. Number 2, Bakunawa. Bakunawa is a serpent-like dragon in Philippine mythology. It is believed to be the cause of eclipse, earthquakes, and wind. The movements of the Bakunawa serve as a geometric calendar system for ancient Filipinos and were part of the shamanistic rituals of the Babaylan. Manananggal. The Manananggal is described as scary, often hideous, usually depicted as female and always capable of severing its upper torso and sprouting huge bat-like wings to fly into the night in search for its victims. The word manananggal comes from the Tagalog word tanggal, which means to remove or to separate, which literally translates as remover or separator. Number 4, kumakatok. Kumakatok are a group of three-hooded robed figures believed by many in the Philippines to knock on the doors in the middle of the night and bring bad omens. They allegedly look like humans but wear hoods that obscure their faces. To some extent, one resembles a young female, while the other two look like elderly men. Tikbalang. Tikbalang is a creature of Philippine folklore, said to lurk in the mountains and forests of the Philippines. It is half man and half horse. Traveler believes the Tikbalang made their loss when they travel in the middle of